Before you quit that job, Spirit has something to share with you, so don't leave yet. Hi, I'm Kathy from Psychic Glympse, and this is your timeless tarot reading. It is a career reading, and we're going to jump right in and see what's happening here. If you happen to be in one of those contract jobs where you never seem to get a permanent position, then I'd hang in there really, because it looks like somebody's noticed who you are and what you're doing. So congratulations. I do see that, yes, they have to be very careful, the people that you work with, and there is a lot of work going on. The one thing they don't want to know is about you leaving. It does seem that you might already have handed in your notice. Of course, it doesn't have to be a contract position, but if you are in a position that you actually have already tendered your resignation, then if they do ask you to stay, don't play too hard to get, because there are contracts to be signed, and although the money might not be as good as you would like, the security in the long run is definitely going to benefit you. So this is a moment, things, you will progress pretty quickly in this position that you get offered now. As I say, contracts to be signed, and also a lot of communication. So if you are in the field of communication in your work, excellent. They've noticed you and they really appreciate the work that you do. So congratulations, and Spirit is guiding you here specifically to put yourself out there. So even if you haven't received that offer yet, remember that any psychic reading, we can't give you exact dates and times. So it should happen within the next 3 months, depending on when that contract of yours expires or whether you have already accepted another position. Whatever the case may be, you will be invited to stay on. So what you do want to do is know that your holiday season is very likely going to be an extremely happy one, on more scores than one. And that, do you really want this job? This what might be something that you're asking yourself. Is this what you really want? Or do you want to move on to greener pastures? And that's also possible for you, but it might just be that you are offered a position, for example, in the company that you're with, and that position might be a transfer, so you might need to go get a transfer, or you might just go into another department. So it might not be exactly what you're doing now, but they have identified you as someone who can deal with a situation that they seem to have obviously struggled with to find somebody to fill that position. So good luck and well done. You're going to be extremely glad that you stayed if you do, because the work that you'll be doing will be extremely fulfilling, and you're a person who doesn't give up easily. So you stand your ground, you do what needs to be done, and this has been noticed. So promotion is very possible, and also a stronger position, something that moves you into more of a management position, which is wonderful, or a supervisor, or I don't know what kind of work you do. Okay, so what you do need to look out for is don't let this affect your ego, all right? So don't think that you can go in and demand and command. Being grateful and humble is the secret essence here. Just, keep yourself grounded and level-headed regarding the whole situation. And then the next thing is we look for what kind of surprise there might be, because you're so busy and focused on leaving that you haven't turned around to see what else is going on in your world. But you've been identified, as I said before, as someone with a lot of potential. So congratulations, there's definitely something wonderful coming your way in the area of work, and maybe even for some of you, there might even be some form of partnership brewing on the back burner there. So absolutely well done, and enjoy this event when it comes to pass. So as I said, I'm Kathy and I'm from Psychic Glympse. If you would like a more in-depth reading, you can always communicate with me if you're interested. And please do subscribe to the channel, or if this reading is not for you, then please feel free to share it with someone it might help. So to like and share and subscribe to the channel, that's what I'd appreciate from your end. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week.